Hello everyone, welcome to Photoplay's YouTube channel and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tina. My name's Tina Smith and today I have two fun projects to share with you for all those dog enthusiasts out there, or if you have a dog lover friend. I think my projects are perfect for that today. We're using the Photoplay Papers Hot Diggity Dog 12x12 collection. Usually I use the stickers that are in the collection, but we're going to bypass the stickers, just use the pattern papers from the collection, and I'm also going to use a little bit of the ephemera that coordinates with the Hot Diggity Dog collection. And I'm also going to bring in, I do want to mention one thing. There is a coordinating stamp set that coordinates beautifully with this collection, and of course there's a coordinating die that will cut out these images. Today we're just using the die set, and I say that because this collection has some dies paper. What dies paper is a 12x12 sheet that coordinates with the collection, and there's repeated images you can see here in different colors. So for example, you see this row of dogs, you have all the little bandanas around the neck that are different colors. So cute. These little pups here have different colors. So there's a lot of variety along with the dog houses, so you can customize your cards. Now you can fussy cut these out, but Photoplay makes it really easy because you can use the die set here to cut out all of your images. And that's what we're going to do today. So if you're not a coloring person and don't like stamping and coloring, this is a great option. And it's quick and easy too. Photoplay paper colors the images for you. You just cut them out. So we're going to use all four of these products today for our cards. What we're going to start by doing is die cutting out our images. Today we're going to die cut out images for both of our cards. We're going to make two cards today. And the dies are really easy to separate. You just use your nippers and they come apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut out four of these pups here. One each of these a dog house, maybe a little bit of grass to go with the dog house, and then also my greetings. I'm going to die cut out, hope you have a hot diggity dog day, and also I'm one lucky dog to have you. I think that's so fun. So I'm going to die cut these out, and I will be right back. My die cutting is all done. I did do a couple extra. I die cut out the Yappy birthday here, and then I also cut out this little doggy. I thought he was so cute. Okay, we're going to put everything to the side, and now I have some pattern papers that I picked out. I'm going to use all four for each of my cards today. I'm not going to use the reverse side, but we have Dog Park Friends, we have Kibbles and Cookies, we have To the Groomer, and Yippee Yay. These are all four papers we're going to be using on our card. I'm also going to be bringing in my Say It With Stamps A2 nested arch die set to create some arches on one of my projects. Another project I'm going to bring in is some circle dies. So I'm going to trim down some pattern papers, and then we're going to get started with card number 1. I trimmed down my pattern papers. I used my nesting arch die set to create this arch here that we're going to layer with the polka dot pattern paper. Actually, we'll do that right now. We'll just adhere this to our white arch. And then I have a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of this pattern paper. We're going to adhere this directly to the front of my card base. My card bases that I'm using today are from Say It With Stamps. It's a 20 pack, and it is the A2 card bases. We're going to go ahead. It just makes it really easy because they're pre-scored, and all you have to do is fold them, and you're done. Let's go ahead and add this paper. With this, I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape, and I'm going to place it right here on the front of my card. Now I have two strips of these two pattern papers. They're both 4¼ inches wide and they're 1¼ inches tall. I'm going to start by taking this piece. What I'm going to do with the green is just using my scissors. I'm going to create a hill. I'm actually going to lower it just a little bit. Kind of center that hill a little bit better. So we have a hill here. I'm going to tack this down to my dog bone pattern paper. I'm going to take white twine and add it to the green grassy area. I'm not going to tie a bow with it. I'm just going to tie a knot over here to the left. I put foam strips on the left and right, and in the middle I'm going to add some adhesive. We'll go ahead and tack down this panel about 1 inch up from the bottom. In our ephemera pack, we have this little circle, and then we have this little dog dish, which is so cute. And then we also have this little heart. I like that the bone is off to the right. What we're going to do is take a hole punch. We're going to punch a hole in this. Like so, and then I have a white eyelet I'm going to put through there. We're going to create a little heart dog tag, and then I'll just secure this. Now I'm going to thread it through the twine that we added, and I'll tie a bow with this. Okay, so that is our little tag down here. Now I have 2 more pieces of ephemera, and I thought they would go perfect in the archway here, and I like layers. So I have this dog dish that we're going to layer together, and then we'll pop it up right here. And each of these elements too I put foam tape behind. Now for this card, we're going to use all 4 of these pups, and I thought we'd make a row of them. For my greeting, I'm going to use the sentiment that says, "I am one lucky dog to have you." And I'm going to place it right across these circles at the bottom of that dog dish there, just making sure it's centered. And then I did die cut out one of those balls. I'm going to go ahead and just use a small foam square and place it right next to the dog dish. And last but not least, I'm bringing in my glaze. I'm going to go over the dog dish here. Just the front one. And then also our toy, and then I'll go over the dog noses here. This will give a little bit of dimension and shine to those little pups' nose. And that will finish off my first card. Cute. Okay, we're going to jump into our next card. For my next card, I trimmed down this pattern paper to fit my card front, so it's 4¼ by 5½ inches. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this directly to the front of my card. After we have this adhered, I have 3 pieces of pattern paper, and we're going to layer all 3 of these together. I'm just going to use a little bit of tape here. Okay, and then I have some white cardstock that I created an arch with. And I'm going to just use some tape, and I'm going to adhere this to the bottom. And I made this wide enough to where I can die cut out a circle and get all of the elements in here. So I'm going to take this and die cut this out with my die cutting machine, and I'll be right back. So now I have the circle pattern, and I did pop this up with some foam tape. So what we're going to do is mat this on a slightly larger circle I created with white cardstock. We'll just layer these 2 together. And I'm going to go ahead and add this on the inside of my card. Maybe we'll wrap it around a couple of times. Okay, and then we're gonna take our circle and just place this right in the middle. And we'll tack that down right over the twine. Now we have our little elements. We're gonna create a scene with this. We'll add our little dog dish here. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm not going to use this little guy or my yappy birthday, but I do have an ephemera piece that's a tag, and I thought we would attach this to the bow here. Now I'm going to show you a trick on how I attach this. I'm going to cut a slit in it, and since we already have the bow, you can see I have a slit. You can actually now place this under the twine. You can add that under the twine, and the string covers that slit that you created. For my greeting, we're going to be using "Hope you have a hot diggity dog day." And I think I want to put it across this little pup. So we have a few layers here. And then we're going to bring back our glaze. I'm going to go over the bone in our dog dish, and our little pup's nose and the eye. Maybe the ears too, for a little extra dimension. And then I'll add some glaze over the bone up here. And that will finish off that card. Two super cute cards using the Hot Diggity Dog 12x12 collection pack, the dies paper, the ephemera, and I hope you enjoyed my projects. Have a fabulous day. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.